What's up? Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome back to my playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. And now we begin part 2. As you can see, I just came out of Tiny Tiger. We go into the second part of the Time Twister Machine. First up, we'll start off with level 6. Gee Whiz.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
That's probably the most memorable quote of Dr. Cortex that I remember. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time. That's already becoming a classic quote. As you can see, this is a same location as yeah, I'm a chap right there. This is the same location of Toad Village. Like, we got a medieval setting right here. You have that castle in the background. I mean, I really like how they did with the polygons and everything on here. I was really impressed by how they did it when I first saw it. Yeah, he didn't touch me right there. I thought, what the hell? There's pretty much not much to talk about this level. It's just basically kind of like another medieval section. I mean, like a Toad Village, of course. And of course, there we got those frogs, frogs. And as you can obviously see, that this is the first level that introduces to these metal crates. And I'm sure you know on how to take care of them. Because since they were in Crash 2. Maybe I should redo Crash 2 in better quality. No, I'm not sure. I may do that. Same with Crash Team Racing, I'm not sure. I guess whenever I get interested in playing those two again, I might do it. I mean, but right now I may as well just focus on the other Crash games I haven't done yet. Like this one, Crash 1, Wrath of Cortex Nitro Kart, Twinsanity. And I forgot to mention this one in the last video, Crash Bash. We're going invincible. I mean, I recently played Crash Bash, and I mean, let me tell you, Crash Bash is a good game, but sometimes it just makes you think they got a little too carried away with all the other stuff, but you'll see everything in there whenever I get to that point. I mean, I've been wanting to play Wrath of Cortex as well, so I might do that for my first actual PS2 playthrough. I may do it after this, after I get everything on here on Crash Bandicoot Warped. I mean, I'm just hoping I get it done before the 29th. I mean, I like how they did with the bonus stages on here. Yeah, I always try to take it easy on parts like this, because having to try and jump on that lone crate that's like below like a switch or something, it really gets to you. I mean, big time. It really gets to you. I mean, trust me, I've screwed that part up a lot of times from the past couple times I've played the other Crash games. I mean, but yeah, I'm trying to finish this playthrough up so I can do at least start Wrath of Cortex by this week's end. Or maybe another Crash game. I mean, I guess you guys can send me comments on which Crash game I should do next. I mean, however, I may not do Crash. I will probably not do Crash of the Titans or Mind Over Mutant. I mean, they're good games. I mean, they're something to play when you're bored, but it's just that the gameplay is not really as badass as the previous games. I mean, the good gameplay part. I mean, I'm not saying it's I'm not saying those two are bad games, it just kind of takes the nostalgia away from you. So we got everything on Whiz, and we're gonna head into level 7. Hang 'em high. I mean, of course I will do Crash Twinsanity. I mean, the gameplay on that game is pretty good. But I think in terms of gameplay, in my opinion, is pretty much taken away whenever they stopped having interest in gems and crystals and all that. They started to have interest in Mojo. That was pretty much when it's really fell in terms of gameplay. I mean, I know it must have fallen, like in Twinsanity. I mean, compared to Twinsanity and Crash of Titans. So as you can see here, this is our first Arabian level. Yeah, it's Arabian Nights. You know, like Aladdin? Yeah. Where was I? I already forgot where I was. Oh yeah. Because Twinsanity, in my opinion, is probably one of the funnier Crash games. I mean, Crash Mind Over Mutant is funny. I mean, I do like the cutscenes in it. The cutscenes in the Mind Over Mutant are so funny. Oh, I forgot to mention Crash Tag Team Racing. I will do a playthrough of that, because Crash Tag Team Racing is probably one of my favorite. I mean, it's a really good game. But I think in terms of the funniest Crash game ever, I would probably say Twinsanity. I think that's my opinion of the funniest Crash game. And that was a funny way of getting those 4 crates. I mean, just listening to this bonus music just makes you kind of decide which bonus mix is like your favorite. I mean, also, if you guys can give me comments on what your opinion of your favorite bonus music is, and hey, that's fine. I mean, I do like to hear people's opinions on in terms of favorite stuff. I like hearing those opinions. And like back on the bonus stage, if you don't get the TNT, if you just get the question mark, then you will obviously not get the box gem, because that was, of course, as you saw, there was a switch under there. And if you can see right there, right back there, there's the yellow gem. But unfortunately, we can't get it just yet. We will have to get it late in the game. But we'll get it. We will get it. I like activating both switches at the same time. Even though we don't have the yellow gem, we still got the box gem. So we're good on that. If I'm speaking kind of quiet, and then I just don't want to wake up my parents. I mean, it's 11:19 here. Yeah, I mainly do commentaries during the nighttime, so I mean, it's good to do whenever I have free time. Total free time. I mean, I just like to want to do this when I'm relaxing at a time like this. So now we go into level 8, Hog Ride. And by that, what the portal image was, this is our first racing one where we actually get to ride on a motorcycle. And I thought this was pretty cool the first time I saw this. I was like, holy shit, this was just so cool. So very cool. I mean, because those cars right there can get pretty damn annoying. I mean, if you're not really that good. I mean, I always like catching wheelies. I mean, who doesn't like to catch a wheelie? Or pop a wheelie? Wheelies. Whoa. I didn't think I would catch some air off that. I mean, I tried to avoid that ramp because I think majority of the time if you go up a ramp, it'll like lower your speed. Yeah, I went around those turns like a boss. Yeah, and he sticks the landing and gets the gem and crystal. So now we are halfway done with the second part of the Time Twister machine, Time Twister levels. One more dance. Dance time. And now we go into level 9. Tomb time. I did a body slam. And now this is the first interlude where we meet Dingo Dial.
Good day, mates. Dingo Dial's the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
And by the name Dingo Dial, he is half dingo and half crocodile. You'll see him whenever we fight him. And as you can obviously see, this is our first Egyptian level. And we don't get any of the gems on here, because you get the gems by going through like something you have to get later in the game, but we'll get to that point. And I do make some pretty stupid mistakes on here, so just bear with me. The mistakes will come up here in a second. I got a bit careless on those two mistakes. I don't know why I have to be showing all of this. So now we go into the bonus round. So early. I mean, like I said about doing nighttime commentaries, it's just something I like to do in the night, to where I can totally have total free time and not have to worry about having to do anything later. I mean, I would have done this part earlier, but I just rather do all this stuff whenever I'm home alone. You know what I'm saying? Plus, if I try to do commentaries when my parents are here, or wide awake in here, if you know what I mean. I mean, of course you do. Of course you know what I mean. Well, anyway, it just sometimes makes me think they're gonna be like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, David? And be like, I don't want to say, I'm sorry, I'm commentating. And now we're going invincible. I mean, the reason why I'm collecting the box is just so I can stock them on lives. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Now, do you see that door? Now, see that door with a purple gem on it? That's where some of the other boxes are at. So that's why I said I couldn't get the gem on here. Yeah, we need the purple gem. That's later in the game in order to open that door. And this is the first mistake right here. Yeah, I got a little careless on that part. And this next part's really stupid. This next part's really stupid. I always hated trying to go back on stuff like that. Yeah, getting back to the other side, doing that can be a bitch sometimes. I apologize for showing those. I mean, I just hate having to slide back and forth, like to do slide jumps back and forth like that. It just makes me think that I'm gonna really go down that hole. I mean, it just really gets to you, you know. And I stick it this time. I mean, it's just when you're invincible, you go faster. You run faster. Now those little arrow needle thingies come out whenever you step into the light. I mean, it's kind of like a little "don't look into the light" kind of thing. Don't look into the light. Now those flamethrower dudes piss me off. I mean, I remember one time when I was playing this, I think it was like a little glitch that, I mean, where if I spun into him, I think I tried to go around the flame. And then, even though the flame wasn't anywhere near me, whenever I tried to spin into him, I ended up getting burned anyway. I mean, I hated those fuckers. So, as you can see, we didn't have enough grace to get the gem. But we will get both gems whenever I get the purple gem later in the game. So we couldn't get the gems. So no dance right there. And we go on to level 10. midnight run. And as you can see on that image, it is another China Pura dashing / China level. Now but the different thing is that we're now on the nighttime setting, and I can walk on the Great Wall of China. I can walk on the edge of the Great Wall of China. Because that's where I live. I live on the edge. Stupid dragons. And I do make a stupid mistake. I hate it whenever those boxes are widely separated like that. I mean, you have to like get the very tip of those crates. I mean, I'm not very good at timing sometimes. I mean, those are the parts that I really hate. I mean, it pisses me off too. 3 lives at the same time. Heck yeah. I mean, in terms of like the different remixes for the bonus stages, the bonus songs, I've seen some of the made custom bonus songs that they made for the China levels and some of the other levels that doesn't have a bonus round. I think the guys that I saw them do I think they were really, really good. I mean, it just fits it. It's still got that rhythm going, and well, yeah. Anyway, we're done with the 5 levels, and now we will face the level. What am I saying? The second boss. I mean, I always like that sound whenever the crystals and gems get up there. So now we face Dingo Dial.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
And as you can obviously tell, he is Australian. That's yet another quote that I think is very classic. Now this guy, Dingodile, it can be kind of tough if you don't know how to. Let me say, if you can get between those little bursts at the first part, then you pretty much got him. But whenever he tries to shoot his flamethrower through those icebergs at you, he can sometimes randomize his striking pattern. And yeah, you're not gonna get me. I'm just gonna crawl like a champ. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. Or not touch me. Yeah, you didn't hit me. But getting through those little shots can be kind of tough. I mean, you just gotta stay out of the shadow, pretty much. Just just pretty much don't touch his shadow. And the flamethrower can be kind of difficult sometimes because he can be pretty unpredictable sometimes. He'll like randomize his striking pattern, like I said. And when he does 2 shots like that, it can be much more difficult. Because he pretty much gets harder every single time. I think it's like that every other boss. Like any other boss. And I like to time my body slam. Yeah.
You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up against much worse.
Yeah, when he's down like that, you can hop on his little flamethrower tank. And so now we get the second power-up, the double jump. And yeah, that's it for the second part of the Time Twister machine. And of course we unlock the third part, but we will tackle that in the next video. So I'm going to go ahead and save it right here, of course. Now we're at 21% with 10 crystals and 9 gems. And that is going to do it for this part, so hopefully you guys enjoyed part 2 of the playthrough. And as always, take it easy.
Break out the butter. We're gonna make toast. You thrashed me, mate. No worries, but you'll soon be up against much worse.
Wait a minute. Was I still recording? Damn it.